So chapter 1058 dropped a few days ago, and before it came out, many people had crazy theories on what the Cross Guild is and how it came about. Questions like, was Buggy playing us the whole time, or is this really even a pirate crew? Came about, and the latest chapter gives us all the details, so I'm gonna get into it. It starts off with all the Straw Hats on the ship leaving Wano, and the new school pulls up and gives them their new bounties. I'm gonna put all of them up on the screen right now, and as y'all could see, if people weren't taking them seriously before, they definitely are now, because outside of Chopper, every single Straw Hat has a bounty over 350 million berries. Before we move on to the Cross Guild, I want to talk about this funny scene where Nami beat the living out of Luffy, and Jinbei pulls up and says, "Hey, chill. And all my life, she turns around and uses Conqueror's Haki to scare down the man that wasn't phased by Big Mom. If this isn't proof that Nami scales to Shanks level, I don't know what is. Speaking of Shanks level, Mihawk might just be on par with him. To start things off, let's look at this panel of Buggy. Man looks like Ronaldo in this video.
I just came to say what's up to my homie. Y'all already know this is Weezy Wednesday.
I mean, at some point you just start feeling bad for the guy, but then again you think back to the time I got reincarnated.
The One Piece!
That time he terrorized a random town for no reason. Back to the story. So the Cross Guild isn't exactly what it sounded like. Of course, Mihawk and Crocodile aren't working under Buggy. It's more of an alliance between them while Buggy is the figurehead. I would say it's about equal in strength to a Yonko crew, but it's hard to scale Crocodile since he got beat by a pre-time skip Luffy. Now I got a couple questions. 1. What the hell did Crocodile do these past 2 years? 2. What's up with all the other warlords right now? Also, I know Mihawk is in a pretty annoying situation, but when you really look into it, he might be a much deeper character than any of us thought. He always talks about wanting to be alone and in peace, and from what we know, he even built a name for himself on a one-man crew. If he wants to live a life of peace, how come he was tailing Don Krieg in the beginning of the series? Why did he go out of his way to meet up with Shanks and tell him about Luffy? Is being a lone wolf really just his nature? I don't think so. Something definitely happened in the past. Just think about it. In the beginning of the series, he was wild, literally hunting people down for fun. He always looked intense and more like a villain. And right now, he looks furious in every single panel. And I think this is the first time he's starting to kill somebody since the beginning of the series, correct me if I'm wrong. The only time he ever looked peaceful in the entire story was during the time skip. How come the only time Mihawk seemed someone happy in the entire series was when he had a few friends around? I thought he did everything alone. Anyways, these are just some of my observations. I might make a full video on it one day. Let me know if you're interested in the topic. Crazy how even after a Mihawk analysis, I'm still about to talk about Mihawk. The story basically confirms that if it wasn't for Buggy's misleading posters, Mihawk would just straight up be Yonko. And another fact we got, which was basically already confirmed, was that his swordsmanship isn't equal to Shanks, rather a level above, hence the name Greatest Swordsman. Here are the bounties, and what makes him even crazier is the fact that he got the second highest bounty out of any active pirate that we know of behind Shanks. That's not counting Kaido or Big Mom, since they could be dead for all we know. Now we know everything's going smoothly for the Straw Hats. It's a little rocky for the Cross Guild, but there's one more group that appeared in this chapter that we haven't talked about. The Revolutionary Army. They all made it out of Marijua, but Sabo is separated from the rest of the group. He's safe, but we don't know where. We see Monkey D. Dragon absolutely fuming. Sabo might have just done something unforgivable. Now everyone has the same question running through their head. Did Sabo really kill King Cobra?
Pere. Gotcha.
俺の名はサボ。